Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Moonblood. This is E6M3, Moonblood Ritual site. And you can see we've got 186 monsters and 2 secrets. So flip the switch, it lowers the exit here, but also this lift. And then run around here, grab the BFG, hit this other hidden switch. That opens a shortcut, and then we can get back out that way. Okay. So in this first section, we want to grab armor, grab a rocket launcher, and take down some revenants. Grab some rockets on the way as well. So just go in here, get the rocket launcher. You can pick up some boxes of rockets in some of those areas, and then just start taking down the revenants as we go. Okay, I'm being chased by rockets, just keep myself moving. Few too many rockets in that revenant. Aim not so good. Most of the floors in this map aren't damaging. There are a few, I'll point them out as we go. Okay, so we've got a revenant inside. That's the next one to deal with. And that revenant up top. Looks like we've got everything else. Okay, need to deal with those lost souls as well at some stage. Come on. Okay, so that one's down. So we've got one revenant left, which is in the building. Let's see if we can get close to it here. Okay, so that's down. Let's switch over to the pistol, unfortunately. Start to take down some lost souls. There we go. That's one down. We could get a chain gun if the other lost souls stay out of the way. Okay, so go in here, we've got a chain gunner. Let's try and prioritize them because they're high DPS and they've got a useful weapon. And if we can go in and steal it, we can take down the imps. Good. Another imp. Where are you? Okay. So just take out the lost soul while I'm here. Good. So in this area, get a backpack. Make sure you pick that up. There's also our first secret. Interact here. And you can run up the stairs here and grab a berserk pack. I'm moving slowly, I don't want the berserk pack, so I'll just see if I can sneak past it, because my health is pretty good. So tag the secret, but left the berserk pack behind, and we can keep that in the bag for later in case we need it. So we need to raise the stairs into this area where we killed the revenant. So let's just go and have a look at that. We've got 2 shotgunners. We don't have a berserk pack though, and we've got a spectre coming in here. Just be careful. Also don't want to pick up the medikit for 1%. So flip the switch, and that raises this platform. So we can come up here, and our first priority is take out the chain gunner in the adjacent room. Done. Okay. So we've got some imps up here as well. We're not that flush with ammo at this stage, so just be a little bit careful. There we go. An imp down here. No harm in taking... We've got a nice kind of sniping view in a few of these. No harm in taking them down before we get into some of those areas. Oh, there we go. In fight. Let's take down this one. There we go. Okay, so we've got a mancubus there. Fighting some stuff. It's on my side for a change. Which is nice. Okay, and we've got that mancubus. We can take that out with our rockets. Okay. Next, that shotgunner is a high priority. They're already down, so let's forget that. Shotgunner in the pit, just killed it. You can just see its head when you come around the corner. That brings out a second shotgunner and an imp. I just watched the other imp here on this side. Sometimes it's hard. I can't often hear the projectiles being fired when I'm talking. Okay, so this next area is pretty messy. We're going to run in. It's going to bring in revenants and things. Get out the rocket launcher, grab a box of rockets, and try and deal with the revenant over here first. It's not always easy. Okay, I did well with that, surprisingly. Okay, happy enough with that. Oh, you can always run up top to give yourself a little bit of space if you need it. Okay, so I think there's... not sure. Oh, that imp fireball's come from way over there. There's a shotgunner up here. Let's just take him out. Because sometimes they'll just wake up and come after you. So that's a kind of first initial clearance of some of this space. That revenant over there I don't like. It's always trying to scam me. You can probably get some infighting with the Hell Knight here. Not too bothered with it. But if the Hell Knight fires and clips the Revenant, you'll get a nice infight for yourself. Oh, it's still coming. That seemed to be chasing a long way to me. And that Revenant should be dead. So I'm not too bothered about wasting more rockets on it. Okay, so we've got... You heard the Spider Mastermind wake up outside. Let's ignore that for now. Over here, shotgunner up top. You might get one in the pit as well. And just watch your back because of that Hell Knight over there. So I like to go with the... Jeez! Oh, that gave me a proper scare. Okay, let's keep moving then. Revenant in here. Let's take it down. Revenant over here. Wasn't going to use a rocket on that one, but it's going to scam me if I didn't. So let's wake stuff up and take it down. Just watching. Oh, I knew you'd come over the top, or I couldn't see you. There we go. Okay, just have a look around here. Be careful as you move in. Okay, we've got another... There we go. Got another lost soul scamming us. Okay. Just pick up all the bits and pieces. We've got some health in the other room. There's also a shotgunner in here at the end. Just poke out and take it. Oh, that was the shotgunner that came out to me. Just take that down. Got health. I'm going to grab the rest. Back to 100%. And... Forgot that one. Got an imp up top. Just take down the imp. I could kind of see the Revenant here, actually. Didn't notice that before. But... Probably can't wake it up, so just leave that for now. Okay, so there's a secret in here. If you can walk through this texture. We've two shotgunners protecting a super shotgun. Okay, so they're down. Let's deal with the Revenant next. Oh wow, that's some of the worst shots in the history of my shots. Just gonna scam it out here, because I don't want to take a rocket in the face. Okay, so let's grab the super shotgun there. It's good. Gonna drop in and grab some health. I think I'll... Oh, I didn't leave any health. Okay. Let's keep moving then. So there's a switch here that takes us up to the secret area. So flip that switch, run onto this lift, ride it up top, we get a plasma. Okay. Next thing we're going to run off here into a teleporter. You can just see the teleporter there. It's quite useful. If we run into that teleporter, we have the plasma now. Turn left. You need to run through a mancubus pretty quickly and get into a safe space. So get out of this space as quickly as possible. Just hold it down until the mancubus is gone, and then get into your safe space like that. Take out the imps. That space can get messy. Let's go back and just grab my stuff and just stay out of the way of that. I got hit there with a rocket on my last run that I wasn't expecting, so played a little bit different than some of the previous runs. You see the mancubus there. So I'm going to poke around the corner and shoot a shotgunner, and when I do that, I might bring out some chain gunners. Just be careful. There's no sign of chain gunners. I'm a little worried about that sound. It sounds like a spectre. And there is a spectre in here, but I don't want to hit it with a rocket. So that's one chain gunner, another one on the other side. There we go. So there's one on that side and one on this side. So we've got a Revenant in here. Let's take him out. Ah, the Spectre pushed me into that fight. That's a bit unhelpful. Grab these, but don't dwell because there's hit scan outside. I just heard it firing actually. And let's just deal with the Revenants. Two Revenants in here. There we go. Okay, so got a bit of space here. Always worth having a quick look around. Sometimes things like the shotgunner drops a gun here. There's a stim pack there and a box of rockets. Make sure you get all the stuff as you progress in this level. We've got a single imp here guarding a soul sphere. Ah, too many shots. Let's take it down with the chain gun. Okay, grab the health potion. Beautifully rounds us up to 100. Now, this area is interesting. We kind of want to show ourselves because there's a long corridor with loads of monsters in it. And we want to get them all in fighting. Just hop out. if that Mancubus starts shooting down the corridor, it's going to just hit everything. So stick out here as long as you can. Even if they start firing at you, just try and get back out as quick as you can. There's also an Arachnotron on the other side. Just fire in case anything hasn't woken up. Where's my Arachnotron? Ah, it seems like one useless Arachnotron. Okay. Don't want to take too much splash damage there, so I might go to Super Shotgun just to be careful. Oh, don't have any. Fine. Chain Gun. Now, I'm not understanding where that Arachnotron is, and it worries me because we've got 2 Archfiles in there, and my first shot has to be for the Archfiles. So, I want to kill everything from inside here so I don't wake them up. So, I don't want to shoot outside. So, let's see. Hopefully it's been taken down. But if it hasn't, it's a problem. Okay, so the Archfiles are in that closet. You can just see an elbow waving over and back. Let's run in and deal with it. Okay, so that's 2 of them down. Let's get back out. Get a bit of safe space. Let's take down the Revenant. Okay, that was 1 hit in the Revenant. Ah, oh, come on. I need to move better than that. Why is that Revenant not down? Come on. Okay. That was a bit of a chase. And a lot of rockets. And that's the annoying Arachnotron I was looking for. Okay, so what do we have for Arachnotron? We can give it a couple of rockets. Ah. There we are. I swear they're getting smarter. Okay, Chain Gunner. That wasn't very effective. Let's try again. Good. Often try and go in and get their gun. Let's go for hit scan next. Well, a lot of the hit scan seems to be down for some reason. Okay. Not a lot in the way of rockets for me at the moment. Just use what I have. Oh. Just saw those Revenant missiles a bit late. Okay, come on, Revenant. Okay. So Revenant's down at least. Wasted a lot of rockets early on with the early Revenants, so that's kind of left me a bit short. But there are some here in the closet with the Archfiles. Okay, so often just try and get this gun. Just pick it up if you can through the rails. Little things like that can be helpful on a level like this. And here you can see we've got the rockets I mentioned. So that's 2 boxes of rockets, which is helpful. We've got a box of shells over here. Let's grab that. You can grab some health if you need it, but I'm pretty good at the moment. And I'll just work our way through this area, taking stuff down as we go. There we go. Got a Hell Knight there. There's an Arachnotron in the distance. You don't want to take their bolts, so just be patient. You can see it targeting us. And we've got hit scan up top. Let's take him down. And now just hit scan over here. There we go. And that Revenant we woke up, which is nice. So we're going to run in there next and take down a Shotgunner. And an Imp, apparently. So that was the Shotgunner. Needs to get it down pretty quick. There we go. And we've got some rockets, so 2 for the Arachnotron. 4 for the Arachnotron. Oh, not more, come on. How bad is my aim? I guess, like, it's always better to wait until they're stopped. I'm just, being a bit impatient. Okay, so pick up all the weapons and bits and pieces we can. I think we've got 1 more Hell Knight, unless we've dealt with it. And that's 1 lazy Shotgunner, so let's take him out. And this takes us back to the starting area. Okay. Okay, so that's the starting area back there. Let's grab the backpack and then go back into this area. Okay, so we've just take your time, pick up everything. We've cleared out all this area. Let's say just take your time, move around it, pick up all the bits and pieces that could be lying around, and then we're going to move through this door next. Got a Shotgunner down here, so let's take them down. Then we've got a Chain Gunner. Let's take them. Oops. That's not a good shot to miss. I've got some stuff here. Start taking stuff down. Okay, that should be it. And there's a Mancubus at the bottom we'll deal with. Okay, Manny. Ah, the Spider Mastermind is targeting me from the outside. Just be careful with that. Okay, let's grab a bit of health here. Takes me back towards full. I'm going to poke around the corner of that little alcove and take out 2 shotgunners. And that's woken up a Revenant. Let's deal with the Revenant next. Actually, we've got the zombie men there. Let's take them out. There we go. And then just be careful with the Revenant. I like to take a couple of sly shots with the super shotgun. Just be careful with it. There we go. And again, I like to do a little bit of pre-clearance in rooms. So you see a shotgunner in there. Take them down. We've got an imp over here. Just poke in there a little bit. There we go. Wake them up, take them out. And, oh yeah, there's one imp up top here. I could sometimes just see. And if you can take them out, just means those enemies that are kind of shooting down at you when you're running around the arena are minimized, particularly hit scan. So not too bothered with the imp. Would prefer to take it down, but don't mind otherwise. So when we drop into this area, we're going to get a load of Cacodemon coming in, and we've got 2 Revenants down there as well that we need to take down as quickly as possible. So that's that one down. So do our best. When I've taken down those enemies first, it just gives that little bit of extra time. So I can drop in here. Oop, don't want to pick up the medikit. Pick up the pick up the rockets. Get around here. Get a first, second rocket in. Ah, oh, come on. 3 rocket Revenants are not right. Okay, let's grab the health. Let's use a little bit of our plasma. And then the good thing about the super shotgun is it does slow them down a lot, the Cacodemon. It pushes them back into each other. So you can keep your little bit of space. And always be wary of a Revenant and up there somewhere and your Hell Knight up here. So let's deal with the Hell Knight. We've got a bit of space. Just be careful in case any haven't come out yet and just arrived late. Come on. Okay, a little bit lower on ammo than I'd like to be, but we're not in bad shape. Let's pick up some bullets and things as we go. I think it makes a big difference to waste ammo. So if you miss a couple of rockets early on, it can make a big difference. Let's pick up some bits and pieces. Okay, I'm going to grab the health here. So there is a Revenant round. Don't see where they are right now. Just woke up a shotgunner there. Okay, so next part here, you can interact with the wall here to lower the red key, but the expected way is that you flip the switch and it turns on this arrow. So you can see where it is, interact with it, and it lowers it down. I'll just check in over my shoulder to make sure that Revenant doesn't turn up unexpectedly. And then I'm going to go through the red door and I'm going to run the whole way down here, killing stuff as I go. So that's my plan. Just round the corner, 2 shotgunners. Oh! That was really silly. I didn't have any shells left, and I pulled out my shotgun. So there's a nice switch, thankfully, to my chain gun. But you can see the Revenant over there. We need to get rid of them. We don't have rockets, so back to super shotgun now that we've got some shells. Let's deal with them. Gonna be bold here, but watch the Baron. Okay, that's pretty good. We've got the Baron in there. Let's just go and deal with the Baron. So Baron's not too bad when you've got the super shotgun and a bit of space. Okay, so this space is cleared. I ran down through here a little bit quickly because I confused myself with the wrong weapon. But there is health here if you need it. Also in here where the Cacodemon came from, we get a box of rockets. Always worth picking up stuff like that as you go. Up top here, another box of rockets if you look around behind you as you go. More health here. We've got an armor, which is worth picking up. We can go backwards here for the backpack, and if you fall in here, we can get the super shotgun for some more shells. So that takes us back here towards the start, which is nice. I'm just going to quickly check I got the energy. Oh, that was... I've forgotten to do this room. I thought this room was already clear. That was a bit silly. Because I was wondering why my cells were low. So I came back to check, and lo and behold, I was never in this room. and everything is still here. So I picked up the cells there. So that cell pack is the key reason to be in this area. So normally I do that just after I come into this, clear this first area, but I've obviously missed that. I may as well pick up the health. Just, you can see the health up there now. Let's just run through and pick it up. No point in running through the level with low health. Okay. So that was a bit silly. Just didn't see that one coming. Okay, so in all of that mess, we've picked up the red key. So got a box of bullets here. Got a box of bullets over here. Flip this switch, and we can right back up to where we were. So we've covered this area, but we have the red key now, so we can go into the red key area. Good. Okay, so this is where we are. Again, going to do a little bit of pre-clearance when I get in here. This is going to be a tough area. Didn't take down that hit scan. Okay. Other hit scan. There we go, take him down. This is damaging floor, so be careful with that. And we've got a Revenant that'll wake up pretty quickly. So do your best with that. Let's take out a hit scan here. That wakes up the Revenant. And this is a small space, so hope for your kill. We are going to get Spectre. Okay, that sounded pretty good. Oh, I run into that every time. There's 2 Spectres apparently. Okay. We've got a chain gunner around the corner. Let's take him down. Then we've got a single shotgunner. Take them down. And let's grab the health. I'm going to grab all the health here as well. You know, it might be a bit wasteful, didn't need all that health, but I want to go into this fully stocked because this is a tough area. So I like to run up against the edge here and take down that that imp in the distance. Just because we need to run around that space, and anything I can take out in advance is helpful. And by poking out, I wake up the Mancubus, which is also nice. So my rockets are a little bit low. I need to be a little bit careful here. I'm going to take down that imp at the top, although they're likely to be resurrected again because there's an archvile up there. So this area is really, really messy. It's very, very tough to deal with. Anything you can take out beforehand, you should take out. We need to drop in there. There's over in that far corner, there's a key that lets you progress into the next section. So we need to take out an Arachnotron, a shotgunner, flip that switch, take out 2 Revenant, get back here for some safety, take out 2 archviles, 1 up in that window, 1 in this one here, then clear all the enemies in the room, make it through to the next section, clear that room and get out. And it's very tough because we've got 1 radiation suit, so we're on a timer the whole way. So you got to keep moving with this, and it's tough. Okay. So let's drop in Arachnotron and shotgunner, 4 rockets, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, flip the switch, we get our Revenants. Okay, strafe out of here, you can see the archvile waiting to attack us. Let's get on the BFG, take out the first one, get cover, take out the second one. Don't want to take the hit. Ah, where is it? Oh, it's gone down the other side? Oh no, I'm confused. Okay. I think the archvile has fallen out on this side somewhere. I have literally no idea what's going on with that archvile right now. Let's go and have a look. Maybe it's dead. Okay. Down here, flip this switch, get onto this one, but take down that imp. Okay. Nearly fell off there, that wouldn't have been good. Okay, so we're in good shape here. Take out the barrels. We needed all the kills. I think I killed everything. There's an imp over on that ledge. I think I killed it. But let's rail grind across the top of this and into that far area. So just give yourself a bit of space and then run across and fall in here. Okay, lots of little health potions in here, but mainly we get 2 cell packs. Okay, pick all that stuff up. Next area here is a bit of a mess. We've got a couple of Revenants and Mancubi, and they're very, very tough to deal with. Just looked like a secret there for some reason. So I'm going to throw on the BFG and try and take down the Mancubus pretty quickly, get into its alcove, and then try and deal with the rest. It's tough because the alcove doesn't protect you from Mancubus fire. So I got some infighting there, which is helpful. Oops. Okay, I need a better gun. So they come out of there when you trip the light switch over here. So we need to get moving. Let's trip the light switch again. That opens up, but so does the lift out. Let's get onto that. We need to get over here safely. pick up the rockets, make sure you get them. Make sure you pick up this blue key. If you run off without picking up that blue key, you've got to do some of that section again. And you're running through nukage and you're taking damage, and this time you don't have a radiation suit. We're going to get a lot of revenants here, like a lot of revenants. So this part is really, really tough. We get 20 odd revenants coming in. They're roaming, they're coming from they come from 2 different sides, but they can split up in the way they approach you. So they can come from 4 or 5 different directions, and it can be very, very difficult to manage. And particularly, I don't have an awful lot of high damage weapons, and I want to keep my plasma. So I like to gather them outside here and then deal with them from the door. I like to do it this way, just in case any of them have come up top. I can take them on here with this, and if they're not, then I can use the rocket and deal with them outside. So pump in a couple of rockets, and then get some space. Obviously, avoid throwing them into the door frame or the door. And remember, doors close. So just be careful with that. And just, this is my, I guess it's a cheese, but that's a lot of revenants for the amount of weapons and ammo and stuff that we have. Okay, our health is looking pretty good, so this is okay. I can hear lots of cracking bones, which is always nice. Okay, just watch the door here, because the door can close on you and just you end up shooting yourself. Okay, seems to be slowing down. Just bump the door. You can hold the door here if you want to. And if they fire at them. Come on, Revenant. Another one down. We also have the chain gun, so we can use that if we want to. There we go. So it takes a bit of time, but there are loads of revenants, and this is a very long level, and I don't fancy dying nearly 30 minutes in. They can fire really, really quickly from you opening the door, so just be careful with that. You can see that one, for instance, just waiting for the door to be opened. Okay, not going to take any risks. I'm too far into the level for that. And there's always more than you think. So if I bump the door, I can go and have a quick look. Okay, they were waiting for me. You can still hear them. Bump the door again. Peek out. Not hearing any sounds. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's looking pretty good, but they can be lingering around, so just be careful. They've come from here. In this section here, you can get some health. They've also come from over there. You can get 2 cell packs, which is really helpful. And they've come from one of the other sides, I think, as well. Oh, there you go. Just be careful with that, because they can catch you out pretty quickly. I don't have my shells that I'd like. This is where I'd love the super shotgun. But if you're out in the open with them, they can crowd you incredibly, incredibly quickly. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I think we tried to grab that gun before. Couldn't do it. Okay, so we've picked up the blue key in all of that mess. So that blue key allows us to go outside to deal with the spider mastermind. And that's not pleasant. Okay, so let's hop down here. I'm not going to pick up any cells that I saw over there because we've got cells outside. So I prefer to pick them up outside instead. So let's get ready for this. Open the door, give yourself a little bit of cover. That little pedestal in the middle, that's your only way of protection. And if you're standing on the opposite side, it can't see you, it can't shoot you. But if you stand away from it, it can shoot over the top and kill you pretty quickly, so be careful. So let's run out, get cover. Don't be brave here. I wouldn't try and save plasma by poking out too much here on this. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, I thought it wouldn't have much left. I didn't want to put another BFG shot into it. Okay, now we get to the other mess. Let's just go and pick some stuff up and I'll tell you about this beautiful area. So, this is where I wanted to get all the cell packs. We've got 2 there. We can grab another 2 over here. Let's grab all these. This is the Cyber Demon Arena. We've got a yellow key, pick that up. This is a Cyber Demon arena. We get 3 Cyber Demons in here. It's a mess. I'm not at a skill level where I can manage this, and this is a big, big step up from where we've been before on this map set. So inside here, there's a Cyber Demon. When you open the door and it sees you, it teleports out. And then once you open the door, a timer starts to teleport in a second one over there somewhere and a third one over there. And it's just hard. I can't do this in a good way. But you can get out of this arena. And the way to get out is to have that door open, run around here, flip that switch, run around here in the open door, past the Cyber Demon and up the lift, and you get out. And that little switch over there lowers the lift inside. It's a very, very tight run. It's a very precise lift because it's not very wide and it's got corners, so you bounce really easily if you don't make it. And you need to be very fast. So any little bump at all and you won't make it. And the way to do it is open the door so you can't be seen, so open it from the side. That doesn't alert the Cyber Demon there, but it does start the timer for the second one. Run around, flip the switch, and then try and get out before it all happens, and then deal with the Cyber Demons from outside. So this is massively tricky. I find this very, very tough. I can have a quick dry run. Don't flip the switch here, but just like click, run around here, through this section, in the door, and onto the lift. That's what I need to do, okay? So let's not alert the Cyber Demon. So just be careful here with the door. Come on. There we go. Door's open, so timer has started. Let's get to this. Flip. There we go. And out. Made it. Okay, that's good. That's my 3rd time getting this far in a row. And it's the first time I made it out in that lift. Okay. So it's not an easy one to do. Okay. So let's get on our plasma. We've got 500 units of plasma. Let's run down here. Stay away from the windows. Although the rockets can't come through, the splash damage can kill you. So that's a Cyber Demon down there. Let's run down, get around the corner. So this is one safe space, and we've got a Cyber Demon here. Let's get them over to us and just plasma them down. So this is a cheese, no doubt about it, but I'm very happy to do it this way. This level is a big, big step up. Don't want to waste too much plasma. I want the Cyber Demon to come out in front of me. And just remember, when the rockets hit the wall, if you're too close, you get splash damage, so just be careful with that. Come on. Come on. Let's do as much damage, take this one down as quickly as we can. We're pretty safe in here, we're not actually in a rush. I definitely want to get through this level, because it's been a bit of a test. I'd like to think that someday in the future I can come back and take this on in a more wholesome way, but that's it for me for now. I'll also deal with this one. Just throw volleys of it, because every now and again it moves and you don't want to waste loads of plasma. So once it starts firing, once it stops, I tend to aim and shoot. You can also take this one from the blue door. It's probably a better place to take on this Cyber Demon. So if it's not, no, okay, let's just run to the blue door, do it from there. When I run, I stay away from the windows on the side. So if they do hit, they can't hit me directly. You can hear the rockets hitting there, but they can't get to me as long as I'm sensible about where I stay. Okay, down here. So this is the blue door. Just be careful. Make sure they walk up towards the door. Come on, Cyber. Come on. Nice that the door stays open, I guess. I'm not too troubled by cheese in this, because that is just a tough fight. I played it a number of times in practice, and only once was I able to get through that space where I stayed on the outside. And given it takes a half hour to get there, I can't grind it at that level. I need to scale up before I take that on in a better way. So we're getting low on cells, but we've left these. So we've got 200 more. Run past here. And then we've got our last Cyber Demon. And if they come into this space, the rockets can't come out. Come on, Cyber. I'll be honest, like this takes so long to run. I'm not too interested in running outside, dealing them one-to-one. I'd like to, but I'm just not there yet. So wait till they come into this space and deal with them here. There we go, come on. I need to leave enough to deal with the Spider Mastermind in the next room. So I don't actually want to go much more than that. So it's going to use some rockets, because I get some rockets in the next room anyway. I want to keep a couple of shots. Come on, Sybie. Don't lean out too far. You're safe here. You're not safe in all areas, so just be careful here. It's not the time to die. Come on. If you need to get it over the other side, you can run past, but if you do run past, keep running. So like that. Make sure you're out of line of sight. AI draws them over a little bit more. You can run past it again. There we go. Come on. Don't really want to be using too much of my plasma. There we go. So they're down. And we can run back out into this arena again. Just going to run out and see if there's anything I've left behind. We picked up all of the rockets there. You can strafe run up this and you can pick up some health there. There were some cells on this side as well. They all look picked up. There are some rockets if we want to take some health damage. We can run in and pick up the rockets there. But I prefer not to. We're in good health shape at the moment. So it wasn't worth coming out here. So I need to line up. So missed that. And like if that happens in the real run, I'm dead. And I've got to do it again. So let's try and get this right. There we go. Okay. And then drop through. Okay, so don't have a lot of cells, which is a bit disappointing. So just need to be a little bit careful with the Spider Mastermind. So let's run in here, watch the shotgunner just inside. Grab all this stuff up top. And up top is the last section we're going to have to deal with here. You see we've got 10 enemies left. You can pick up, there's some health and stuff lying around if you need them. I like to clear hit scan here first. So that's hit scan there and there. There's a shotgunner down there. I really like to get rid of them. But don't walk off the edge. Okay, they're down. Okay. And I actually like to use rockets to deal with the rest. So over there where that imp is, that's one on the imp. And on the ledge, as long as the infinite height will deal with the other monsters if your rocket is relatively close. Okay. So that's pretty good. Last bit of this, we bring in the Spider Mastermind. It's the tough one to deal with. I wish I'd kept the third shot just to be ultra safe here. But when we walk off there, we're going to bring in the Spider Mastermind. We'll also get 2 Barons on the ledge behind us. So they keep you a bit honest in terms of you can't just camp out at the back there. So let's drop in. Okay, not great. There we go. So I knew my health was good enough, but I didn't want to get trapped by those Barons. Oh, this has been a bit nerve-wracking. This is one of the tough ones I've had to deal with. Let's take this Baron down. And now we've got one more Baron down here. Let's not die. Okay. And one more. There we go. All kills, all secrets. And I'm going to switch off the rocket launcher because now is not a time to blow myself up. Flip that switch, run over here, get on this lift, flip this one. And it lowers the exit for us. And that's all kills and all secrets. Okay, wow. Like, I don't know where to go with this one. This is very, very heavy. This has been a really big step up of level. You know, we've gone up to 186 monsters in this. It's 38-minute playtime. And for a good chunk of that, I'm on edge. I haven't played this level as much as maybe 3 or 4 of the other levels in this map set. But it's definitely been the toughest one. And the main area here that's a problem is that Cyber Demon arena. And as I say, like there's good health on this and good ammo, so I've made it through the level 3 times in a row or 4 times in a row to get to the Cyber Demon arena. And 2 or 3 of those I failed. I'll put up the outtakes to show you those, where I've missed the lift and gotten gunned down. I know it's a bit of a cheese to try and kind of open the door without being seen, flip the switch, run around, get the elevator out, and then kill everything, all the Cyber Demons from outside. But that area is intensely tough. It's very, very RNG level when you try and deal with it from inside the arena, because you've got 3 sniping Cyber Demons from different sides. Even if I was a bit more comfortable 2-shotting Cyber Demons, I think it'd still be really tough to get through that, because you don't really have time to 2-shot the first one by the time the second one is shooting at you. And they're coming at different angles, so there's very few kind of good spaces for you to hide or to camp out or do things like that. And there's also loads and loads of obstacles in that arena that you can bump into. So I know it's been a bit of a cheese, but that's, you know, cheese is one way. Another way I'd look at it is I've quite a nice strategy for that. But I've been really happy with the fact that, you know, I've been able to run through that level, up to the first 30 minutes before I get to the Cyber Demon Arena, really regularly without having any problems in any sections. And I know the red key area, the red door area, is quite a tough area where we've got to drop into the nukage with a radiation suit and deal with everything. But I've got a nice strategy for that, and I can do that with good regularity. It's not that difficult. When we get out of that area and we get the blue key, we get all of the wave of revenants coming in. There's at least 20 revenants to come in. That is intensely challenging. And I've tried to run that a few times by running around and trying to deal with them, but there's just so many of them. And, with my ammo caches and things and missing shots, I run out of ammo really quickly on it as well. So my strategy of using the red door as a shield and camping out there, that's worked really, really well on that. But in general, keep the plasma, keep your plasma until the end. Just a really subtle thing here as well. If you want to use the strategy I was using, don't pick up this plasma outside of the arena. Get into the arena so you can pick everything up in the arena. If you pick some plasma up outside, get into the arena, pick up some there, and then get out, you won't be able to kill all the cyber demons by the time you run out of cells and you have to go back to the arena again. So it's nice to keep all of the cells you can outside the arena. Don't pick them up. Get everything from inside, come out, kill them, pick up some more from outside and kill the rest of them. So I'm really, really, really happy to have made it through this level. I thought it was going to be much more difficult than it was. It's not been one of the more difficult ones, but the key challenge for me is just getting on that lift in the Cyber Demon Arena. If I make it, I'd say 50% chance, like every second time I try and run this map, I would get through it in one go as long as I can get the lift. So 50-50 chance I'll die elsewhere, but getting the lift is the tough bit for me. And that's probably a kind of a 1 in 4 chance of getting that lift successfully. So really enjoyed it. Hope you guys have too. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't show yourself. So just hug the side of the door, open it up. Things are starting now, so you need to move. Okay, flip the switch. Run around as fast as you can. Get into the lift. Dead. So let's flip the door. The timer has started, so we need to be pretty quick. Flip that switch. I bumped the wall. That's already bad. So I'm dead now. Flip the door. Didn't reveal myself. Timer's on. Flip that. Ah, I missed it. And I can't survive from this point. So let's give it a go. But 3 cyber demons in here is not going to work for me. So try this one first. Dead.